Hello everyone and welcome to the Animezilla. My name's James and together let's explore another episode of That Other Voice. A series in where we take a random anime character from any series and we see who that voice actor or voice actress is and what their roles they have played previously. Because nothing is more annoying than watching something and going, where have I heard that voice from? So then, for these videos, we'll be looking at who the voice actor is. We'll then see what other roles they played, and I'll give you 3 examples of other characters that they played, as well as showing you an example of the thumbnail character, so you have some way of comparing the voices to different characters that the same person has voiced. And then to end it off, I'll give you my overall thoughts and opinions. I will be going through these videos and kind of giving you my thoughts on the characters as they come. But at the end, you'll see my whole kind of overview and my thoughts and yeah. So then, today's character we'll be looking at, if you haven't guessed it already by looking at the thumbnail or the thing behind me, is Karma from Assassination Classrooms. And his voice actor is none other than Okamoto Nobuku? Sorry, I pronounced that name wrong, but that's a common trope on this channel, and you can read it, so hopefully you know who I'm on about. This voice actor has voiced a lot of great, fantastic characters, so many in fact that I couldn't possibly name them all in this video. However, a few standout characters for me, both because they're brilliant characters, and they've got amazing voices to go with them, as well as the fact is, some of these characters were actually quite surprising. And those characters are, in fact, Karma, because that's the character of the video. We've got the main character from Maid-sama, which I'm really sorry, his name's kind of gone from me. However, if you're a fan of the Maid-sama series, then you'll know who I'm on about. You got Bakugo from My Hero Academia. He also does Nishinoya from Haikyuu, Accelerator from A Certain Magical Index, Certain Scientific Accelerator, Certain Scientific Railgun. If you're a fan of that franchise, you know there's loads of spin-offs. He's an amazing character, and I've just noticed something really annoying. So, you probably haven't noticed it until I move it now, but it's not in line. Oh well, moving on. And finally, Gladion from Pokemon Sun and Moon. So then, a few big names in the anime world in terms of characters, and honestly, I've enjoyed the voices for all of these characters while watching them in their respective shows. So, with all that being said, shall we see some of their work, or some of his work, in action I should say. And starting off, let's hear Karma's voice. So Karma, as you know, is a very aggressive character. He's actually a really cool character. He's not really an antagonist, but more of a rival throughout the series. And I actually think the voice for Karma is actually really good. Although, saying that, as of recording this video, this is actually the first time in doing the research that I've actually heard Karma's subbed voice. Because I've only watched Assassination Classrooms dubbed, and I really do like both. And as I watch more and more clips and more episodes of the sub version, I'm liking the voice a lot more. So, there's that. Next up, Accelerator. What can I say? Accelerator is such an amazing character, and that voice is absolutely perfect for it. It's got a great balance of craziness, psychoticness, anger, madness, and yet it just suits the character very well. Now, how about a bit of Rolling Thunder, Nishinoya.
Rolling Thunder again.
Nishinoya is a fantastic character, and honestly, this is the character that actually surprised me the most. Because in terms of comparing the voice to the other characters, Nishinoya is a more kind of more down-to-earth type of character, because he's more hyperactive than some of the other characters that this voice actor has actually voiced. So seeing the difference and the change in tone and pitching was actually really cool. And again, because I've done the research for this, I'm actually learning a lot more, and I actually enjoy doing this. But Nishinoya, for me, great voice, great character, fantastic job from the voice actor, and yeah, it's one of those surprising ones. Now, to end off, I'll give you a bit of a treat. We have a character that I haven't mentioned yet, that this voice actor does voice. And have you watched a series called Codebreaker? Well, if you haven't, you should, but here's the main character, Ogami.
最後に一つ聞く。自ら出頭して法に裁かれるか、それともここで死ぬか、どっちがいい？
ふざけんな、死ぬのはてめえだ。
そうか、じゃあここで死ね。目には目、歯には歯、悪には悪を。
And there you have it. Those are just some kind of examples of voices and characters that this voice actor is capable of. And they are all very good and well thought out. The pitching, the tone, the changes from voice to voice, it's actually really, it's a great skill to have. And he does it very well composed, so props to that. Now, personally for me, I really do like the work of this voice actor. It's done a lot of these characters, and a lot of these characters are my favourites from their respective shows. Like, if I was to say my favourite Index character, it's Accelerator and Last Order. Those two characters just pair perfectly well together. Codebreaker, the main character is such a savage, you just can't help but like him. Nishinoya, I played a bit of volleyball myself. I play as a libero, Nishinoya, you know, so yeah, that's that. And, however, this voice actor does a brilliant job. However, there's a common theme with his characters that he plays. Now, I'm not saying all of them are like it, but quite a lot of his characters have a rage moment or have a very aggressive personality. If you look at Bakugo, for example, Accelerator, look at Ogami, Otogami, you look at quite a few of the characters that I mentioned, they are all quite aggressive and quite loud, and yet he does have a good, Gladion, he does have a good range, so he can do that aggressive loudness, and he can then quiet it down and do the simple and refined type of voices. So, all in all, he's a very good voice actor. If you haven't seen some of his work, then I would highly recommend for you to go and try some out. Anyway, I want to know what your thoughts are on this voice actor. Let me know who your favourite character is that this VA has voiced. I'll leave a link to a character list in the description down below. So if you don't know every character that he's done, then you can go check that out, come back, and put your answer in the comments. But I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, press that like button, share it with a friend. I'll be very grateful if you do. And like I said, please let me know all your thoughts down below. I want to know what you think of this new series, as well as what you think of like anything I could do a little bit better, or just the premise and topic of the video in general. With all that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.